not listening to wisdom, man. You know, not listening to wisdom. It could be a snare, man. A real snare. That's said the Bible, man. You know, you gotta listen. You gotta listen to this. You gotta listen to what the brothers are saying through the scriptures. I wanted to get this scripture right here. This is Sirach, the 28th chapter, and the 9th verse. A sinful man disquiets his friends. All right. So if you disquiet your friends, what are you doing? You disturbing them. All right. You disturbing them. If anybody disquieted, man, they're totally out of peace, man. They're totally out of that peaceful feeling that they was in before you disturbed them. So what is that gonna do? It's gonna gender strife, man. Brother's gonna get aggravated, like, yo, come on, brother, you supposed to know that already, man. Not to do that. You around brethren, you know what I mean? You got other brothers in the camp that are watching you, brother. Brother, what are you doing? You know? I'm going to read it again. A sinful man disquiet his friends, all right, and maketh debate among them that be at peace. So, you know, a brother tell you what you're doing is totally off, man. Brother, that's not in the scriptures with you, how you conducting yourself, bro. And you getting mad and you want to argue with brothers instead of just being quiet, all right, and listening to what the brothers got to say and fixing your mistake that you made, all right? As a matter of fact, let me move. I'm gonna go to this scripture. I'm gonna go to Proverbs, the 17th chapter, the 28th verse. All right. Proverbs, the 17th chapter, the 28th verse. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. So even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. Counted wise. Why? He's counted wise because his mouth is shut. All right? His mouth is shut and he's being attentive. It says, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. You see that? So when you keep that foot, man. Keep that foot. Learn from your mistakes, man. Learn from your mistakes. And with that, I'm going to go to the book of Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter. All right, the 5th chapter. This is Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter, and the 1st verse. Keep thy foot when thou goest into the house of Yahweh, while Yahweh shy, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. All right? Give the sacrifice of fools, man. Be more ready to hear, because if you're not listening, you're a fool. That's precisely what you are. You're a fool, man. Because what did we just read in the prior script? In the prior script, we just went over that. Even a fool is kind of wise when he holds his tongue. So a fool is kind of wise when he holds his tongue. But what's the opposite of that? Talking too much, not listening to the wise instruction that the brothers is giving you. All right? That's why the Most High has a presbytery here. All right? As overseers. For the younger brothers in the faith, man. That's why they're here. And that word presbytery goes back to the Greek word presbyterion, which means the embodiment of the elders. All right? It says, for they consider not that they do evil. Be not rash, all right? And that word rash means reckless, man. Be not rash with your mouth, all right? Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh while Yahweh shy. For Yahweh while Yahweh shy is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few, okay? Be few. So you being rash with your mouth, like, you know, I was being rash with my mouth to a brother, you know, stepped up to the brother, the elder brother in the camp, stepped up to the elder brother in the camp, was rash with my mouth, man. Real rash. You know, all praise to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, brother, didn't hit me with a 3-punch combo, man. Because what I was doing was stupid. Totally contrary to the scripts. Salakia to y'all brothers for acting an ass, man. Salakia to y'all brothers. Starting with the brother, Madazak, Danya Allah, Micah Allah, Tazadak, Harab, Shammai, Barak, Dama'ah, Mahar, Zion, Tazayawan, Shaquat Karayah. All y'all brothers, man, all y'all brothers were real brotherly. Y'all brothers was real brotherly. And I appreciate the instruction that you guys gave me, And I'm really sorry for how I conducted myself around the whole lines in Israel. I'm really sorry how I conducted myself. And I want to get this script right here because this script is going to, pretty much put out there. It's going to edify right now through the spirit of Yahweh Shai that what happened was totally, them brothers conducted themselves totally to the scripts. Because what I was doing was contrary. This is the book of Proverbs, the 24th chapter, in the 24th verse. He that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him. All right? The brothers was not going to do that. Because first of all, if you're a man of the Lord and the truth of Yahweh Shai, you know that you don't entice no brother with no flattery, man. And that's just what it is. You don't do that. And here it is right here. But to them that rebuke him, this is verse 25, shall be delight, and a good blessing shall come upon them. All right? So, but to them that rebuke him shall be delight. How you going to be delighted? That instruction that you given that brother is going to be valuable instruction, which that instruction that they gave me was valuable. All right? I'm going to go from this scripture here, from where I'm at right now, to Luke the 21st chapter. Okay. The 21st chapter, all right. The 21st chapter and the 34th verse. So like it says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness and cares of this life. All right. And so that day come upon you unawares. All right? So that word suffering means to do things in excess. As a matter of fact, that word suffering goes back to the Greek word krapale, all right? Krapale, which means to drink in excess or to do things in excess. All right? So it's not lucrative to surf it, man. To surf it. It's not lucrative. Because at the end of the day, you make an ass out of yourself. And I wanted to get this scripture right here to back that up. This is Sirach, the 37th chapter. All right. I'm going to start at 28, verse 28, 37 and 28. For all things are not profitable for men, neither has every soul pleasure in everything. Be not unsatiable, which means to be unsatisfied, all right? Be not unsatiable in any dainty thing, nor too greedy upon meats. And a dainty thing is anything delectable, Be not unsatiable, unsatisfied. Because, the men of the Lord are supposed to be content. All right? It says,